Hey there everybody, what's going on? Josh here again. This video is going to be on do-it-yourself breeding boxes. I made a couple so far. My first one didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but you know, it's working. There's baby fish in there and a mama fish, and been in there for 3 days now, so you know, she is alive. She jumps out every now and again, but I just scoop her up, put her back in there. And it's orange molly, some kind of orange molly, and her fry are in there too. And this one I just made tonight. You can probably tell that it's just a half a Hawaiian Punch bottle. Got holes. And there's one, you know, they're all the way around. So I cut the thing in half. Don't know which tank I'm going to put it in yet. And so basically what I did was I just take these little wire hangers, or I mean pipe cleaners I guess, and I didn't start popping holes for the fish until right down here. And so I just popped one hole, and then I popped another hole over here, another hole over here, and then this one, and one here and one here. And the reason I do that is because if you just put your hangies on the back, a lot of the times your thing will be inside the tank and it'll lean forward, or you know, backward or side to side or whatever. So you know, in case you need to attach it to one side of the tank and then the other sides of the tank, like here and here, you can just add a couple of extra little wire or pipe cleaners. I don't know why I keep wanting to call them wire hangers. It's real simple, easy to do. You know, if you got a soldering iron or something like that, more power to you. Go ahead and use that. You can take a nail, a little skinny nail, like you know, the little tiny nails, and you can heat it up and you can pop them right through real easily. What I used was this, just a giant tack. It worked awesome. I was able to pop all the holes in like 5 minutes. The first one I used, I actually tried heating it up, and it melted and fell out, and it was just stupid of me to try to heat it up. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, you don't have to heat it up. You can just pop them right through, and it's pretty easy. And the holes, they're like perfect size. I mean, perfect circles. I'm hoping that her right there, I'm going to use it for her, and she's a pretty big molly. I caught her wild. She's been giving me all kinds of trouble. She's been pregnant one time already, and I didn't get to see any of the babies. So I don't really know what happened, or if she ate them all, or what, but something definitely happened. So the only other fish that's in this tank with her is a sucker fish, and I'm hoping that's not the reason why she's not wanting to have the baby. So I'm just going to go ahead and try it this time, because she is pregnant right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and try putting her in a breeding box and seeing how that works. If she doesn't have any babies this time, I'll probably just keep her as a pet, put her in a different tank, and put something in here that will lay some babies. But yeah, it's easy, you know. Find any kind of container that you want to. I prefer the deep ones instead of the long, wide ones. They're just a lot easier to handle. Nice and simple. Oh, and if you touch these down into the water, they will rust. So I recommend that you don't let those touch the water. Probably not going to hang it in one of these 10-gallon tanks, because you can see they're full to the rim, and I would end up having to put them in the water. But I'll probably hang it in here and remove that one after the babies get big enough. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is, see how I got that drip thing going in there? It's because the water doesn't really flow through the holes that I put in that one that well. So once the babies get a little bigger, I might just switch those babies into this breeding box. I'm not too sure. I haven't really decided, but I'm gonna do something with it. I mean, I made it. I'm gonna use it. It's just easy. You know, you go pay $5 or $6 for one of these at the store, and that's just the net ones from like Walmart. I think the other ones are a lot more expensive, but you know, I did all this right here for free. This is just stuff that I had laying around the house, and it'll work perfectly, you know. Preferably, you should put live bearers and things like this. I don't really see the point in putting something in here that's gonna lay eggs. I would just do a, you know, bare bottom tank with some kind of mesh netting at the bottom. Like if you look up a video on how to spawn zebra danios, it'll give you a good idea of what I mean. And you know, you can use these for all kinds of things. You don't have to just breed fish in them. If you got one aquarium, right, and you have a lot of fish in there, and one of them's picking on the others, or whatever, you know, you can put the one that's doing the picking on in here. You can put the ones that are getting picked on in here until you're able to get a new tank. You know, you can do whatever you want to with it. You don't just have to breed fish in it. It's just something to separate certain fish from other fish, and that's basically all it's for. So yeah, I just wanted to share that to you guys. Just another DIY informational thing, you know. For those of us out there that are on a budget, works really well. Any questions, comments, as usual, you know, email me. I'll put my email in the description, and a phone number that you can text me at, things like that. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good night.